We're gonna hop back in for a short bit. Probably not, probably just for like an hour. Maybe I have missed them. I was hoping I would run into Mr. Barletti. But seems like not the case. Virgil sent me a telegram. Oh, we're gonna get this telegram. I loved our time in the frontier. I regret asking you to purchase your wagon. It was more a case of storage than anything else in this current time. To offset this issue, I will be getting a hotel in St. Denis by the telegram office. I've just been mining and managed to get 90 coal, 3 uncut gems, and 1 uncut sapphire. I got pretty lucky. I understand how tied you are to working at the Bastille, and I'm sorry for constantly asking you to reconsider your options. I understand this isn't applicable. I really like you, Lydia, and don't want you to think about anything less of me for being upfront and honest with you. I'm also sorry for calling you paranoid, but you even questioned this in front of me. I feel like you don't trust me, and I can't understand why. I hope this hasn't changed anything between us, Declan. Train going.
Good evening to you. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Yeah. I should take you to the curio shop. Oh, then. Well, you two enjoy yourselves. Take care. Do my collar. Saints Crossing Transit Authority. Our next stop's gonna be the town of Rhodes. Next stop, Rhodes.
Lydia just doesn't know what to think. That's what we were doing. We are gonna put money away.
Buonasera.
random carriages without people. Okay. Thought we were maybe bubbled or something. Eve?
Bonsoir.
Hey, Eve.
Oh? Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
I must admit, I did not expect to see you here. Oh, mon Dieu, are you alright, my dear?
No, not really.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you want to go and sit down somewhere? You do
It's
not look like you are quite proper for reigning right now.
it would be a long story if I told you.
Well, I am not doing anything particularly urgent right now. All I am doing is gathering herbs and looking for an herb bag because I cannot find one. So if you would like to acquire some of my time, you are more than welcome.
Oh, okay. All right.
I am more than happy to provide a friend.
Thank you.
Would you like to go to a garden?
I would much rather avoid the Bastille. I'm not entirely sure where else to go though.
Oh, a non-Bastille? Alright. I know a garden or two here in the city.
Okay.
Perhaps let's take a left here. I just arrived back in the crossing today.
Oh, well, welcome back. So sorry I'm a bit of a mess.
No, it is alright. I am happy to see you, but I am more concerned for your well-being.
Yeah, it's nothing dangerous, I don't think. It's just a lot of emotional stuff.
I see. Oh, that is a lot to deal with sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
The case.
It is, HRS is here. Alright, let's go over here.
Okay.
Here we are. Nice, quiet, secluded place.
Oh, this is great.
Mm-hmm. There we are.
Well, first of all, I have to tell you that Elliot and I got a divorce.
Oh, I see. I suppose it was just something that needed to happen.
Yeah. I left for New York for a few months because of family matters, and he of course went with me. I was already feeling a little overwhelmed by him, but he just made matters worse in New York, and no matter how many times I tried to explain to him that I need my space, I'm dealing with something, you know, I can't give him
Mm.
the attention that he seems to be craving. He was just not having any of it. So I'm like, okay, well, for both of our sanity, this needs to be over. But that means I came back to the crossing. I mean, I know I'm the one who did it, but you know, it's still heartbreaking, you know?
Of course, it is not an easy thing no matter the circumstances.
So I put myself into work. I focused on the job, the Bastille. I mean, I didn't know what else to do with myself, to be honest. I figured that would, you know, keep me from thinking about all of this. And about 3 or 4 days ago, a whole group of Irish people came off the boats and started to become regulars at the Bastille. And one of them gained a special interest in me, I guess. And I don't know, I guess it was probably too soon to even think about it, but I just wanted, you know, I was getting so stressed with the bar and everything else that, you know, it sounded fun to go hang out with this guy and who seems to be who seems to like me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, Mr. Barletti seems to think that there's some sort of ulterior motive with the Irish seem to focus on me, which didn't help with my paranoia. I don't have a whole lot of trust, to be honest, and that didn't help matters. But then I started to look and listen to what this guy has said to me, and I'm starting to think that maybe Mr. Barletti is right. I feel like I feel like his name's Declan. I feel like Declan may be trying to use me instead of actually like me. But when I voiced this to him today, we went on a date. I figured I'd go ahead and go on a date with this guy. Just figure it out. Um, so you when you go on a date, you obviously you're trying to get to know the person, right?
Of course. That is the whole point, is it not?
That's what you would think, yes. And there was, you know, moments of flirting and everything else, but then he spun it back around to business talk, trying to purchase my wagon, trying to, you know, just a sales pitch after sales pitch that made me realize, is this guy just trying to get with me to use me? So after we came back and he refused to take me to the bar because he kept saying that I work too much. You're not going to work with me here, all that kind of stuff. He took me to the Pearl instead to sit and drink and talk more, trying to sales pitch me again about the idea of leaving the bar and everything else. That I'm too beautiful to be behind the bar. That I should be doing painting instead and everything else. And I had it. I I told him just like this right here makes me not trust you. It makes me feel like you're using me, that you have some sort of ulterior motive for me, that you're not really interested in me. You're interested in my work and everything else and what I can be useful for. And he said that I was just being fucking paranoid and just I feel like you're just not trusting me enough and everything. And I'm confused. I don't know if I am right, if my gut feeling is right and he is actually using me, or if I am just, as he says, paranoid.
Hmm. I am so sorry. It is not very nice to deal with at all. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I've been pacing around the city. I try to lay down, and I guess it's been a long day, but I don't know what to do. I was
Mm.
He sent me a telegram. I left him at the Pearl after we came to a not misunderstand a disagreement, and he sent me a telegram basically apologizing for everything that he said and everything else. But as I feel like you figure out the true words in the moment. He spent the next 2 hours writing this long telegram, and you know that he was just trying to um you say the right words to win me over. That's what I feel like this telegram is about. And again, is that paranoia, or is he truly does he truly mean it?
Mm. And sometimes there are people who think that they can say the right phrase or word or something that just they think it would just click and make everything better.
Yeah. My thing is, I think part of the way he's using me, I think, has something to do with the Bastille and Mr. Barletti because of some of the questions that he made. But I'm scared to bring it up because I might have said a little too much to Declan at some point, and I don't want that to get back to me. He actually won me over one day, and I got comfortable enough to say too much.
Mm. That is extra frustrating, I must admit. It sounds like that part, along with everything else, is eating away quite deeply at you. Because not only do you feel like you are not only do you feel like you are trusting your gut too much, or you are lashing out in a paranoid fashion, you feel like you're betraying a trust of somebody that you are close with.
Yeah.
Mon Dieu.
I feel like I've messed everything up. I should have heeded Mr. Barletti's warning, but I just wanted some. I was so lonely and didn't really have much going on besides the bar. I just wanted to have some fun.
No, Lydia, you did not mess anything up, okay? You cannot think it as such. You are only doing what your art really wants, you know? It is not bad to seek comfort and something familiar to find that what you are missing, you know?
Yeah.
It is something that you have had for a long time. It is something that you cherish. You are a sociable person, you are a kind person.
Yeah.
You are how to say, you are like a social butterfly, you know? You find much comfort in conversations and the presence of other people. It is not a bad thing, it is not something to be ashamed of. And listen, if there are other people who seek to take advantage of you in your moments of weakness, and they seek to try and pry things from you, to try and have you betray trust, whose fault is it really, you know? You
Right.
have just come out of something that has been terrible for you. You are seeking something, and someone has taken advantage of that. That is not your fault.
I just feel so stupid at letting it happen.
Listen, there are so many times that someone can offer advice. There are so many times that people can offer solutions. But sometimes we are not looking for solutions. Sometimes we are not looking for advice. Sometimes all we want is the opportunity to find something comfortable. And sometimes that is okay. The pursuit of such things is fine.
Yeah.
You are not a bad or lesser person for wanting comfort and warmth, Lydia. You are human, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
And that is fine. You are perfectly reasonable for searching for something. And it is not your fault if you are. Honestly, you cannot blame the victim in such things, you know? If a
Some
person.
people will.
Those people are unreasonable, you know? I am certainly one for acknowledging and respecting other viewpoints, but it is unreasonable for another person to think that a victim is the person to blame. If it turns out that such mistakes have been made, then you are mature enough to understand and own up to them, and you know that. There
Yeah.
is hesitation, sure. There is fear and the desire to not lose the trust of someone that you do respect. But respect is earned, respect is lost, respect is gained. It is all a part of life. I think deep down you know this, Lydia.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I should have just stuck to focusing on my work, honestly.
Oh, do not tempt your mind with what ifs or have beens or have nots.
It's kind of hard
Those,
to do.
I know, those things will drive you crazy. I know. It is one of those things sometimes to have the conversation, to square things away in your mind.
It's my
I certainly wish I did things differently, but at times, we have what we have now.
yeah. Can't really go back and fix or go back and redo anything. You have to just keep going forward, right?
That is true. But you can learn lessons.
Yeah.
This I do not want to preach advice to you or anything. I do not think that is what you are looking for. But if you wish to seek advice, I'll be happy to give any that I can give. But for the most part, I think you already know what you want to do.
Yeah, I think I do. I even pulled Declan's telegram so I can give it to Mr. Barlady and tell him what went all down. He knew
Mm-hmm.
something was going on because I was looking very conflicted the other day and he asked me about it, but I kind of gave a vague something with Declan. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'll let you know if something's going on and left it at that. So,
Mm. You have known him for a long time, and he
yeah.
has known you for a long time. And even though perhaps some of the trust might be damaged, at the very least, you two can respect each other for respecting each other's own, how to say, agency? Is that the right word? I'm unsure.
I think so, yeah.
Hmm. Ugh, men, I tell you.
Yeah, maybe I need to just write them off altogether.
I tell you, I do not even bother. I simply prefer to go after the finer ones, you know?
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course, of course. I'm happy to at least be an ear for you to speak to. I apologize if I ramble on a bit too much.
No, no, it's okay. I just when I'm by myself and I have this, something that's stressing me out, it goes on and on in my head, circles, and I just cannot find the exit. And just talking to someone helps.
You know, I like to, perhaps this is a bit, typical of me, but, I like to sometimes think about problems that we have that we think about too much as like a wine press. There is a deep weight that presses down more and more and more, and far beyond there is any wine to extract from the grapes, or the skins, or the seams, or the pulp or pith. There is nothing left, and we simply pulverize ourselves.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
I am simply a wine person, what can I say?
You have a little bit of competition, by the way.
Oh?
There's Sicilian wine being imported in now.
Oh, Sicilian wine, I see. Well, I am not particularly looking for too much business these days, I think.
Oh,
I shall keep it as a, perhaps a side venture.
what are you going to be doing now?
Hmm. You know, I was back home for a long time, about 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oui. During that time, I visited my family for most of it, but I did spend a bit of time in the actual city of Bordeaux, and I met a few very interesting individuals while I was there.
Oh,
And perhaps it is a new passion for me. Perhaps it is passing interest. I am not sure, but I am very curious about a few books that I have procured.
what sort of books?
It is a medical book, yeah.
Oh,
So while I was one of the workers in the chateau happened to get quite injured, and I was the first person there to help him. Unfortunately, I do not have much experience, but I did my best with what I had, and I don't know, it just came naturally to me, you know? I was calm, I did not panic at the sight of blood. In fact, I was remembering a circumstance here in the crossing where I found a woman, actually a doctor, who was quite injured on the side of the road. And I just remembered what I did to Ebba, and I just applied it to this worker, and I don't know, it drew my curiosity. And while I was in Bordeaux, I met a few doctors at a social gathering, and just talking with them sparked this curiosity in me, and I thought, oh, perhaps I might ask them for some material and take it back to the crossing with me and see if I could, I don't know, join the medical department. See if they need help.
that would be great, honestly. Always, you know, I came here expecting to just fully focus on painting and everything else, and cooking and managing a kitchen and everything else sparked my interest instead. Always go with something that sparks your interest. I mean, you still have the um side hobbies and other interests that you've already procured with the wine and all that kind of stuff, but always go with what catches your interest in the moment.
I do not know if they will even take me, you know? I have no major experience aside from just these small circumstances I faced. I
That's
have, I do not know.
that's why they take you, take you on and get you training. You start as a trainee, field medic or whatever, and
Is
the
that something they do?
yeah, I believe so. Last I heard. I know that the trainees usually have the I think it's the blue sashes that trainees wear when they're with the medical department.
Hmm. I see. I do not know. I am hopeful, but I would not be surprised if they simply perhaps push me away.
I mean, you shouldn't be afraid is the thing. If you're so afraid that you don't pursue it, then you'll never know.
Hmm.
It's always worth to take that risk and see if you can actually do it than standing back, you know?
That is fine advice from you, I think.
Look at me giving advice that I don't myself heed too often.
No, my dear, you have heeded your own advice, I think. And I
Um,
think you should be kinder to yourself for eating your own wants. Hmm?
right. Yeah.
I apologize. I was not trying to sneak words back upon you. I
No,
simply just wanted you to at least be aware, you know?
yeah, it's good to be pointing these things out. You know, I don't realize
Mm.
half of what I say, you know, is truthful to myself. You know.
Sometimes I think myself more clever than I actually am, but it is nice sometimes to actually have that work quite nicely in my favor.
Yeah. I think
Mm.
going back on this whole Declan thing, I think that's what's
Mm-hmm.
boggling his mind, that he was kind of hoping that I'd be naive rich girl that works behind the bar would fall for whatever he's doing. I mean, he also knew that I was recently divorced. Maybe he was hoping pulling at my heartstrings or something. And today I just kind of blindsided him and he's scrambling, I feel like.
Is panicking. You have him cornered against the wall.
Yeah.
You
I'm
struck
smarter.
with a ferocity. Mm.
I'm smarter than I let on, I think.
Certainly. You are like, I'm trying to think of a metaphor. I don't want to pick an animal that could perhaps be construed as an insult. So perhaps I will use a bit of a weather analogy. You are like sometimes you are like a sunny day. You know? You are, you have this brilliant radiance about you, but out of nowhere, you can be a shower of rain that just comes down all at once, unexpected.
You know, that's there's a question that I tend to ask people. What to think about the elements, fire, water, winds, that sort of thing. And
Mm-hmm.
I always ask people what they feel like they're associated with. And my answer is water. Water is, it goes with the flow. It can rage. It can trickle like a creek. It just, it has so much, you know, emotion to it in a way, so much force, but also can be soft. And maybe, you know, similar analogy to what you said, and maybe that's why I feel associated to it. Because I try to,
Water is also very easy to underestimate.
true, yeah. I try to be a friendly face, you know. I try to give everyone, you know, a smile and a chance and all of that, but I also don't like being pushed and used. And yeah, I don't often yell, but sometimes it needs to be done.
I think I've heard you yell one time, and it was honestly terrifying.
What did I do that I can't remember what I was yelling about?
I think you were just simply yelling at your prior partner about
Oh,
something. I overheard it, I think.
oh yeah. I
And I was like, oh, goodness, I do not want to get on the bad side.
oh the other day, I'm still frustrated and I kind of want to tell Mr. Barlady about this, but one of our bartenders, Eleanor, um
Mm-hmm.
she encouraged a bar fight.
No.
Yeah. She claims it's because she wanted a demonstration to a professional boxer. And I said, we don't fight in the bar. You want to fight, you go behind the bar in the alleyway. Or, you know, the Lion's Den. There's literally a boxing ring that they can fight in if you want a professional boxing demonstration. But yeah, while the guys were fighting, I immediately raised my voice. It's like, take this outside now. There was a whole group of people. The other bartender that was there, Octavia, backed me up, and she kind of did something a little silly. She kind of moved right in between the two. She could have gotten hit, but um, she backed me up. But we cleared out the entire bar. All the crowd went left after I yelled.
Ah, mon Dieu, je ne comprends pas. I do not understand the attraction for doing such things in a place where damage could just be so. It could happen so easily.
Yep.
Damage to
Thankfully,
property and individuals.
thankfully they came back and paid for the damages. And well, the apology that they gave, they had to be coerced to work on it because it was one of those apologies like I'm sorry, but giving that reason as to why they did the thing. It's like that is not an actual apology.
No, that is not an apology. It's an excuse.
Mm-hmm. But we finally got an actual apology out of them. Then they left. So
Ah, it's little weasels.
yeah,
Honestly.
I don't yell often, but when I do, I guess I spook people because they don't realize that I can do it.
Like a tidal wave coming in and crashing down.
Yeah. Thank you. I
Of course.
was heading out to find the bottle tree to shoot at it to see if I can blow off some steam and kind of glanced back and did a double take and realized that was you.
You know, all I have done today is on the Animal Crossing. I have picked plenty of herbs. I was hoping perhaps to get an herb bank and perhaps make some perfumes. But I'm very glad I stumbled across you. I was going to send a telegram, but I do not know. I feel like I'm being a bother by telegramming people.
Oh, you're not gonna be a bother if you telegram me.
Honestly, I did not even know if you were back in the crossing.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. Magnif. That is very good.
I need as many friends as I can.
Of course. You have one in me whenever you need me.
Same with you.
Very good. Well, I think we have talked quite a bit. I think we should go and stretch our legs a bit.
Yeah.
Perhaps a little ride down to the florist?
Yeah, I was about to say you said you couldn't find here we go. You couldn't find herb pouch, but I
Birds of paradise. Sorry.
when I remember correctly, I think you can buy an herb pouch at the florist.
Yes, I think so. You know, I met a gentleman in Strawberry because I thought perhaps I could buy a bag in Strawberry, but I was proven wrong very quickly.
Oh,
But I met a gentleman named I believe his name is Jean. He was very nice, very polite. And he asked me about any businesses I might have because he's hosting a business thing over the weekend.
oh, interesting.
I told him I do not operate really much anymore, but I might have some surplus wine that he could have for the event.
Oh, that'd be good. Do you sound interested in the wine?
He did, in fact.
That's good.
Sicilian wine, though. That is very interesting.
Yeah, it's Mr. Barlady, I think he has he likes his Bordeaux wines, but to support Sicily, Italy. Yeah, he sits the person who's selling the wine to me since I'm managing the kitchen. So decided to order a crate and sell it at the bar. It's not it's one of those I guess cheaper wines. One that's a little bit more friendly for everyone, kind of like a starter wine.
Oh, I see. Is it perhaps Agrelo? Catalano? Or is it a Pericon?
Trying to remember, it's a particular grape that it's grown in Sicily.
I see.
It's a really dark grape.
Perhaps a Masala?
I have... Where's my notes?
Perhaps it is a frappato or a nero di avolo.
So the vineyard is in Palermo, Sicily. It's a small town of Monreale. It's made with the Nero de Diavola grape, whatever
Ah,
the
of
town.
course.
Yeah,
Yes, a nero di avolo.
yeah.
That is a very dark grape and it's very good. I am unsurprised that Monsieur Balati prefers that one.
You said you're surprised?
I am not.
Oh, not surprised. So, okay.
It is a very fine wine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of depth and flavor in it. Ah, there it is. Mon Dieu. I've been searching for you all over.
I have about like 3 or 4 herb pouches just full of herbs.
I have gathered so many herbs today, I do not have room for all of them.
I had to, because I have so many herb pouches, I had to tie some labels on them just to know which one is which.
Oh, mon Dieu. You are just a collector, hmm?
Well, I mean, of course I haven't done it in a while, but I was making perfumes. I'm kind of more focused on the food now, which I mean, you need herbs sometimes for that too, but I still
Of
have
course.
some left over from perfume making.
I still have a few perfumes, and I want to focus on making some more, just so I have some extra pocket money. I just do not see much demand for perfumes these days.
I have noticed that. I think I've seen 1 or 2, but it seems to be mostly food that people write on the board looking for.
It is a bit frustrating, I must admit.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Or maybe
It's not.
maybe it demand comes and goes. It's always supply and demand, it's always a thing. So maybe, down the line it will start getting popular again. People start looking for perfume.
I can certainly hope. Actually, I had a question. Did I ever give you that book about the wine and the guide?
You did, yes.
Okay, I was not sure.
Now, I have done a lot of organizing and stuff, so I don't remember where I put it, but I do have it somewhere.
Of course. Well, I have another copy if you ever need one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I've got it somewhere. I've just been juggling so much organized to think. Pizza. I've been making pizza. It's very popular for the Bastille.
That actually sounds quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps I should add the Niadi Avalo to my guide here.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I did not need to.
Is it in there or?
No, it is not, but perhaps I will anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's hoping to build a winery here, so the only thing that's really being imported is the grapes, but for right now he's importing the entire wine right now. It's just, especially with so many Irish and stuff, wine doesn't seem to be selling very well at the Bastille, which is strange. It's more whiskey than anything.
All of you Americans prefer whiskey so much. I do not understand.
I prefer gin. I think I'm like the only one that prefers gin. Everyone seems surprised when I order it.
No, gin is quite nice. I can understand gin. I do not know. Perhaps I just do not have the palate for all of the complexities of whiskey.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It just tastes like straight burning to me.
It is like my mouth is burning. It is like I must pucker my mouth, and it is like I'm chewing on a piece of wood.
Yeah.
I do not like it, but it is simply me. Ah, goodness. I think perhaps it would be best for me to go and go over my assets here in town.
Okay.
I do not even remember how much money I have in the bank.
All right. I need to go check my telegrams because I was waiting for someone else to send me a telegram, but I don't know.
Well, perhaps we can go together.
Okay. The person that helps me manage the kitchen is currently away, kind of sick. So I've been
Oh
waiting
no.
for updates about it. That's what I'm waiting for.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully you can get a positive one.
hopefully.
I hope it does not rain again. I have
It
been
looks
rained
like
on
it
twice
might.
today. It is so frustrating.
I think it's been raining a lot lately, and it's been really foggy as of late as well.
Twice today, I have been riding around. I have been picking.
Oh,
Oh
there it
god,
is.
mon dieu! I did not even have a parasol. How am I to cope with this, Maria?
I don't know. At this point I've gotten used to the rain. My hair just gets poofier and curlier, but that's fine.
You know, perhaps my hair could do with a bit of curling.
Well, I mean, you'll get it here, especially after a rain. It gets so humid.
I do nothing to my hair. This is straight.
You don't think you have any sort of curl to it?
Perhaps I just simply am not in the right environment.
Maybe.
Also, I do not know how successful a vineyard it will be.
Mm, yeah, he's wanting to import the grapes, so the winery bit is what he's wanting to bring here to process the
Ah,
grapes.
he wants to process them. I
Yeah.
see. He does not want to grow them.
No.
There are a few areas that perhaps you could grow some grapes, but overall, most of the crossing does not have the appropriate climate.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Perhaps, perhaps the area near the mountains.
Yeah, perhaps.
Did you know that the more stressed a grape is, the better the flavor?
The most what?
Uh, the more what's the right word? Flustered or um under pressure. I do not know if I'm saying the right phrase.
Hmm.
Like you are busy at work all day long, and there is so much going on. You don't know what to do. It is just overwhelming.
Pressure?
Pressure, not
Oh.
literal pressure. There's another phrase. Oh, stress.
Oh,
Right.
stress.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy.
You know, have you heard from Miss Virginia Sterling at all?
I have not, no.
About Miss Dahlia?
I haven't really reached out to her since way back and all that.
I
Since
see.
Dahlia is basically his sister.
Oh, I see. That is very true.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
I did not have any time. Oh, you know, I still need to go to the bank.
Oh, right. By the way, this is
Mhm.
Eva.
I was going to say as is in the face.
Yep, I just imported her yesterday from our barn in New York.
Oh, she's very pretty.
Yeah,
What
she
breed?
thoroughbred.
A thoroughbred.
Yeah, she just she's pretty hot off the track, so she's a little antsy. She especially yesterday. But Monet is getting up there in age, and I figured, I could still ride Monet around a bit, but I figured having another horse here would be good.
It does not arm, so it is good. Have an extra one.
Yep,
Especially in case one of them gets sick or injured.
yep. I mean, I do also have Vincent, but I like my thoroughbreds. Vincent's a Dutch warm blood, which he's great and all, but
I dropped my rain there. I am sorry.
it's alright.
Alright. How am I doing? No? Better than I thought.
I spent a little too much money. I need to work on doing some work because I've been not doing that the past few days because Declan kept keeping me away.
Hmm. Oops. I almost dropped that on the ground.
Oh.
Alright. Well, that is better than I thought. That is good.
Oh, that's good.
How did I get that much money here? I do not remember what I did.
Did you sell a lot of wine while you were here before?
I suppose that is subjective.
Hmm. Did you
Oh well.
can't really think of, I mean, unless you did, worked on perfume then. I'm not sure because I know perfume was a lot more
I did get a lot of perfume jobs and pickings.
yeah, maybe that's it. So I
So
know,
perhaps that is it.
yeah, well, I know perfume was very, very popular before I left for New York and you to France, so
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, hoping it comes back in fashion.
yeah.
Alright. Oh, it is raining. I think I'm going to retire for the evening.
Okay. Thank you for talking with me.
I'm so happy to see you. Truly. If you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to send me a telegram or perhaps come running to me if you need it. I
I
still
will.
have that apartment on the corner.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Glad to see you back.
I think perhaps I'm going to try and I think I'm going to try and rent a more permanent solution here in the city.
That would be good. It's a lot of money to
Oui,
furnish it, but
oui, but I'm hoping that if I almost didn't capture this job. That is not correct. Um, if I am able to get this opportunity with the medical department, I'm maybe a bit more stable with my income.
that is true. Yeah. So it should be a lot easier for you to handle the rents and the furnishings and all sorts of stuff.
Oui, that is right. Of course, if I ever get so bored or undecided as things, I could perhaps make a large permanent withdrawal. I
Yeah.
am simply joking. I am not capable of such things.
You realize how many people, I don't know, I guess it's just I'm a friendly face, how many people admits to doing those type of things to me?
Oh, mon Dieu, my dear, you are such a friendly face. I think people just let their guard down, you know?
I guess so. Because people have admitted so many crimes to me, and I'm just like, okay, well,
You are a sneaky confidant. Hmm?
apparently so.
Well, I will not keep you standing in the rain for much longer. But
Okay.
please, by all means, reach out, and I will see you again. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
It's good
Be
seeing
well.
you
Okay?
again. Good night.
Bonne nuit, Lydia.
Okay. I need to... Is anyone at the bar? Okay. I need an AFK for a minute. So I'm gonna AFK in the apartment. Because I'm still waiting for that telegram. Okay. Let's go see if we got a telegram while I was AFK. If we haven't, I might just end it here. Hmm. Do I do this now or do I wait? More Lydia pulls it off, or more Lydia waits. The worse the smaller we're gonna get. The more she puts it off, the worse it's gonna get. So she needs to tell him now. They probably get fucked up in the process, but we'll see. Like, she kept things vague, but she did slip up and say that he ran MASH. And he kept trying to put words in her mouth and twist it, make it seem like, you know, there's something more to the reason why she's loyal to Mr. Barletti. Like fear or something, like she, you know. Also, it is late, so I'm not entirely sure if he's interested in having a long conversation or not. I don't know if he's still around, honestly. I know he was, like, an hour ago, but... Part of me wants to ride off and go shoot at the bottle tree, and a part of me wants to wait to see if I get a response. Of course. No. Now we wait, and Lydia's getting more and more scared as she's thinking.
Je vous salue.
Hello, dear.
I'm sorry, I'm writing something down. Lydia is writing something down to kind of organize her thoughts because she kind of gets jumbled up when she tries to explain things to people. I'm gonna read this to you once I finish writing it. Okay, so I got played. Even with how cautious I thought I was being, I got played. I'm not trying to give excuses to you, Mr. Brady. I'm simply trying to explain why it happened, or how it happened. Maybe trying to explain it to both you and me, really, because I can't believe I was so fucking stupid. So many red flags were raising, and yet I liked the attention so much that I went along with it. But the whole time he was manipulating me and trying to gather information. Why, I don't know. I tried to be as vague as possible so that he was relatively happy with the answer and he would leave it alone, but he really pushed at me one day and I feel like I said too much. He was asking me what exactly you do as you're often not at the bar. I kept telling him you're a busy man with business and meetings galore. Of course you're rarely at the bar. He doesn't need to be there often. It rents itself. But he just wasn't satisfied with my answer at that time, and I was entrapped where I was and cornered, so I listed off the things that you do. President of the Lemoyne Gaming Association, proprietor of the Bastille and Forget, you know, things that he could easily find himself. It's on flyers and shit. But it still wasn't enough. I said, what do you want me to say to you? That he runs Shine or something? Which he grabbed onto and asked if I was the front of the criminal organization. I shut up and changed the subject. I don't know why he's so fucking interested in you. I point blank asked him why the obsession. He claims he is simply trying to figure out why I'm so wedded to my job and loyal to you. He just can't understand when I could do so much more with my life. I can't figure out what his supposed plan was, if it was to manipulate me away from you, use me. He kept giving me sales pitches, trying to get me to agree to use my wagons or sell one, trying to show me I can do so much better than the Bastille, that I'm too beautiful to be behind the bar. I told them that it seems to me he's more interested in recruiting me and giving me sales pitches than actually interested in me. That upset him and he told me I was being fucking paranoid and that he feels I don't trust him. I said, that's fucking right, and I left. He sent me a telegram, all these sweet nothings and apologies, but the damage is done. His long con didn't work, but I slipped up along the way, and for that I'm sorry. He was really playing on my words, twisting them, pushing me and pressuring me the whole time, while buttering me up. I should have heeded your warning and just left well enough alone. I might edit this one down because I know AFK'd and paused a lot.
Perfect.
VD Virtue, or whatever they say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my god. All right, all right. All right. I need to go find my brother. I need to talk to him about something really quick.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck, pal.
Thank you. You coming along, Paige? Or you gonna hang around here? Nice. All right. Talk to you soon, Vanessa.
Yeah, you too.
I guess we will. You know what? Lydia's been trying to go to the bottle tree and practice. So I think that's what we're gonna do. She's not going to Shadyville because she knows that's where Declan is. I think it's like here, maybe? That is a lot of wagons. We're gonna go through roads because I think I can see the bottle tree from there.
Fine day to you. Hold it! Yeah!
All the money I can make, I'll hold on.
There's a bottle tree. You should be able to see that, of course, there's fucking clouds. I could have sworn the bottle tree could be seen from here. Oh, there it is. I do kind of feel bad that this is not probably not going Declan's way, but he was just being way too suspicious. And Lydia doesn't, like, she's attracted to him, but she doesn't like him so much as to let him manipulate her like that. Like, it's not okay. Can't see it. Oh, that's not the bottle tree. Hmm. Where is it? Is that the bottle tree? I don't think it is. No, it can't be. It's up here somewhere, though. Is it this one? It is. Mhm. Problem is there's too much trash everywhere. Oops. There's also that. There's also that issue. Nice, nice, nice. It's hard to see where everything is. Oh, it sounds like I shot that. Oh. I keep accidentally missing. Um, Nice, nice, nice. A little sway. Ooh! Okay, I'm getting better. I have been, there's a game that you can play to kind of help practice your aim. So I've been playing it, and I've been taking the reticle off, and I say that it's working. The problem is, this is different to, like, actually in, like, under pressure of... Oops. Okay. Kind of sway into... Of course, the wind. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Right as the wind picked up. Very nice. Anyways, I've been playing that, and it's been... I guess it's been helping. But the thing is... Like... Maybe we needed, like... I don't know if Lydia would actually go hunting is the thing. This is fine. But actually hunting? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, like actual hunting, like if a wolf was coming after, then yeah, I start panicking. Like we can try to, you know what, Lydia's just like... Or she did tell someone that she was going to be here, and we kind of want to wait around. She's pacing, honestly, because telegram that she sent to Marletti, thinking about what to do. I feel bad for Declan, because I know that... I feel like he maybe had plans for Lydia or something, or... I don't know what the plan was, because obviously he's not going to tell me, because meta. But I feel like it's not going his way. But it makes sense. It makes a lot of fucking sense for Lydia to be like, I don't know you, guy, you're being fucking suspicious, and I have more loyalty and ties to Barletti than I do to whatever the fuck you're trying to do. Like, because he was so pushy about that, she's now become so paranoid and wondering if he is trying to do this or what. Can I shoot from the hip? Can I shoot from the hip? Oh shit. Okay. Apparently the game apparently the game I've been playing has been helpful. Okay, alright. Nice, nice. Bert? Oh. Damn. Yeah, see, as soon as, you know, I have a moving target like that, it's just like, ain't no fucking way. Is there any other birds? Oh, fuck! Nice, 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 okay. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. What did I even shoot? I don't even know what I shot, honestly. Sorry, Hawk. like, yeah, time off screen, just kind of practicing shooting the shooting games. There's like shooting challenge games, and I took the reticle off just to be better, so I can learn. My problem is, I know it's like the center of the screen, but my problem is I get so tunnel vision, I kind of forget where the middle of the screen is, honestly. Especially because I have like a wide monitor. I don't want to shoot while there's a rider. Last thing I need is that. I'm not usually a violent person, but it honestly feels good to do this. Blow off some steam. I'm a little frustrated. Get more used to guns in general. Especially if I upset someone. Can't have everyone fighting my own battles for me all the time. All that's doing is making me useless and helpless. Helpless is the right word. Helpless. I want one that's like gonna be easy, because if I drop those then... Duck! Duck! Shit. Oh, shit, come on. Oh, too far away. Any more burps? Shit. Yeah, as soon as you like shoot at them, they start like being more erratic. Now it's starting to make me more frustrated than feel better. Maybe there's a deer I can hunt or something. There's Valentine from here? like torn on if I want to stay here to see if Virgil comes by or... I keep hearing like a coyote or something, but I'm not seeing it. There's a deer. Did I get it? Nope. I didn't get it right. It didn't bleed out. No. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry for not being a clean shot. I'm not the best hunter. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Get off. Thank you. Okay. I guess we'll go to Valentine to sell this stuff. That's probably not going to be worth a damn, but you know. was hoping to get some RP in with Virgil, but may have went home or might have logged out for the day. It sounded like it seemed like he wanted to RP with the way he put that telegram. Lydia feels bad for the animal. She's not entirely sure she's much of a hunter. But since she shot him, might as well, you know. I don't have a cleaver. Shit, that hawk was $20. Jeez. She wouldn't know how to dress this animal, so she's just gonna sell it as is. They can dress it themselves. No, I'm all bloody.
You're full of surprises, man. Yeah, I like you. Got animals. Oh, wow. Get away from me. I don't know.
I'm gonna go elsewhere to get my bullets. I don't want to get involved in like any other RP besides talking to Virgil. It seems like Virgil's not gonna be answering, so. I could have done this 2 pronghorn carcasses. I had one. Wood shavings. Alright, I think I'm just gonna head to bed because I don't think Virgil's gonna answer. I feel like either way, Lydia's gonna get fucked. But doing it this way, she's going to be okay with being punished for letting her heart get the better of her. And if she does get punished, you know, she gets shot or something, then I can decide if I'm gonna perma her or have her hurt and then her just leave for New York, because yeah, like at that point she's kind of ruined as a character and she doesn't really have anyone to go to, so I am going the wrong way. We're on a pronghorn. I guess I should have picked up that job. But Lydia's learned that she's not a hunter. That hurt. That sucked. Maybe if she got hardened more, maybe it'd less painful, but seeing that animal bleeding out was not fun for her. Is there anything worth doing here I can pick up for tomorrow? World one punches. We do have more pineapple, I do believe. We'll pick that one up and do tomorrow. Oh, right. Did not mean to do that. Okay, fine. Stay there. Shit. I need to get the rifle ammo and oil out of the horse's satchel. Right. I have to be honest. At the end of this little stream, which I'm probably gonna edit and stuff. We'll see. We'll see if I edit it. But I was enjoying myself in the beginning, but I'm not enjoying myself anymore when it comes to this storyline. So once Lydia admits her fault, Miss Morality, if he does indeed do something like shoot her, I'm either going to perma Lydia or just bench her. I don't need to do that. Bench her as in like permanently, like she's going to New York and staying there. Because thinking more and more on it, the things that she said to Declan, just not in her nature, her character to do. The only thing I can think of is she did it because a man was giving her attention and she's lovesick, you know. That and she felt pressured. She did feel cornered in that scenario. She did feel cornered enough to say something, but yeah. I don't know if we can bounce back from this. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy Lydia as a character anymore after this. Which sucks because I really do like her. We'll see, I guess. Having a lot of emotions today. Alright.